Okay, where's the tavern?
Let's go.
Talk to the informant and then we'll head to the Gauntlet Runner. Hello, informant. Oh, you have a discount on idols there too? Damn. Impston. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journey in deep and you find yourself in the Goblin Haven. These creatures are clever enough to understand the strength that comes with numbers. A single Goblin is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you have business with the Goblin King, you want to take out the Goblins in Black Cloth. No weaknesses to speak of, but they love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at general stores around town. That's how you fight them. You may already know, but don't go wielding a staff yet. They'll fly off the handle, can't even control it. There's also lots of giant insects called Vesps in there. They're weak to pierce attacks, so best prepare yourself with a spear or bow, something of that sort. That's about it. Best be sure you're well prepared before venturing to that place. Nope. Village trading shop. There's a town east of here called Komero. It's a nice quiet place famous for their carrier pigeons. They got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They also sell orgo sugar. They sell accessories with various effects when worn. They're right useful to travelers like you. It's hardly a day's journey with the Gauntlet Runner. Why not pay the place a visit? Greetings of Martira. There are shops of all sizes in Martira. You can buy Bido meat and Morikomi meat from the butcher, and a specialty item called Mallow milk from the water shop. There are some stands where children sell rock beans or fragrance spice and such. There's a village not far off with Orgo sugar, and there's also a kid selling plant seeds over Cattle Racket Road, though you can't eat those till you're grown. Martira has a fine selection of goods. The people who are honest country folk could be proud to say a variety of seed and harvest.
Alright then.
Alright, Gauntlet Runner. Let's go to Komero.
About time, what? Now point us toward the fray.
Be sure to check the weather and travel conditions before you depart. When heading to a distant dungeon, you may need to spend the night in encampment, or soon traveling the next morning. The night after exploring dungeon, you can choose to stay the night there or teleport back to town.
Now then.
Now then, how far do I run then? We're going to Komero.
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
Ooh.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. I'm sure he would listen. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with him.
So? Really? So?
Oh, we can do Stroll or Hulkenberg. Let's do Hulkenberg so we can unlock her level 3. I'm stagnating. I need to train. Let's go.
Are you free?
What ought we to do today? Whatever the specifics, it would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with ally. If an ally wishes to speak with you on the road, do try and make time for them.
Speaking of,
We made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing's safe from any harm doing in the open air. At the time, should we begin? That's commendable enthusiasm. There's a sense for Stroll as well. Have any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
you see?
A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect on yourself.
Now then.
Both of you have faced life or death combat. I can imagine you have some grasp of your greater strength by now. I'm good at staying versatile.
I see.
With commendable skill and confidence to match.
On guard!
Very well, let's begin training with the Volmar. First, show me your beast walk. What?
Halt!
Come, I don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk being what exactly?
At the ready!
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin. What? Oh my goodness. What the hell are we doing and why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stroke. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Is it though? It would be best to continue this until tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we must move on. Now, the horned lizards dance. Oh my god.
Are you serious?
She's subjecting us to more of this. Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Stroll, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself, find calm, and you'll find you can bear even boulders if they were pebbles. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Now, to the swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. You needn't worry, there is no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. The ferocious strikes broke our sparring swords.
Very well.
Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do.
Uh-huh.
Wait, hold on. Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come now. Come, guys. Do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder.
Come on, then.
Well, commendable vigor, Kaz. Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Hold it.
Cool your head, Hulkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get into any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right. I apologize. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Was the training excessive? 'Twas a rigorous regimen Rodanthi and I once shared. Ah, Rodanthi being the man we met at the capital the other day. Once my peer, now a commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me, I cannot seem to shake them. I've no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be damned. Yet, for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and leaderless.
But
He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? This isn't like you.
I see.
Then you too see my faults. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince, but at times I couldn't help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I had remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. I could sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust.
She.
The steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues. A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy
A
bond.
new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
And now.
Magic
walk this
Knight.
path at your side.
So she's unlocked an intermediate archetype. Cool. I did say this last time. She needs to be Knight level 20 and Mage 10, which is interesting.
However,
Well, we'll get no farther with broken swords. Let us end our training there for now, and buy replacements when we can. Say, Kaz, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these, a dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labors like insect dissuade you, Doing our best to negotiate around the proffered caterpillar as we return to the others. Nice, we got some more mag.
The party at last arrives in the village of Komero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
Komero.
say.
This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now. The air is clean, and there's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again.
Fine.
Stroll, please.
Come on.
Hey, guess what? I found the village
That
shop.
reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neuras was looking for? Why didn't Neuras leave the runner then? Surely shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I thought I heard him mutter, "Old goat's probably dead" or something like that.
Hey,
Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on, you don't mean that Ishkia caught you with a bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. I'm sorry to say, but he passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? If so, here, this is for you. Ooh.
Oh.
What's this in Ignite? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you. Haven't the foggiest what happens in inventors' heads. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about you. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place in our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too. His journal. What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Neuras knows. Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. After I handed him what I got at the village, Neuras fell into silent inspection.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's alright.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article. A real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help.
We wanted to help you out, Neuras.
Why, I'm very well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Maybe he can read it. As a fellow inventor.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
There we go. 5 heroes incense.
So
Nice.
what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics?
We could.
Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travel should be all it takes, so, please?
Leave it to me.
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
I feel Neuras' passion for rocks as well as his faith in me. Handshake, yes.
The free-hearted engineer, Neuras.
Gunner! This is what I needed for more.
Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
We needed this one for Moore's quest, so now we can actually do
ready
that.
to kick my feet up, lad.
Gunner. Okay. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Gunner from Neuras. Ooh, that's exciting.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
Okay, that sounds exciting.
This one's important.
Find Neuras' coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers.
Ooh.
I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Seems like Gallica can sense where relics are. I should search the area she brings it up. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure you keep an eye out for it when you're exploring.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Awesome. I left Neuras to be immersed in his work and returned to the village with Gallica. We need to buy those pigeon eggs or whatever, right? Tis, as ever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, this village. That's its charm, isn't it?
Okay then.
Let's stop by the shop since we're already
That
here.
reminds me.
By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell that here. There we go, 400 bucks. Fleeting Fountain of Use. Use while bathing to increase agility by 2. They sell Magla pills, yo. Let's buy 3 of these. I know it's expensive, but I feel like it's probably worth it. Prevents status effects, raises. Prevents rage, prevents paralysis, and then +5 to stats. Do I have anything to sell? Not really, no. Well, we got what we came for. What should we do now? Let's continue our trip.
Now then. Interesting.
All right.
Let's go back to
Okay,
base. Says Harold. Yes, indeed. Even on days when you return from a trip, you'll still have time for activities at night, as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go get us out.
Young man,
I can tell just by the look in your eyes, sir. You must be a traveler, aren't you? If I'm correct, please tell me the places you've been to. And for a pittance of 250 reeve, I can bring your travels to life through my music. So you talk about a place and he turns that memory to music? So it's not just a performance, but a showcase of music as magic?
Then
Alright, sure. Play me some music.
pleased to hear that.
Then I have but one question. Across the whole of your travels, which locale has stretched itself into the forefront of your memory? Grand Trad. I see. Grand Trad, the royal capital of the kingdom, the most prosperous city in the land. Its main street is lined with luxurious boutiques, and beyond that lies a bustling and lively marketplace. Watching over the city is the Grand Cathedral, yet majestic as it is, there are places where the prestigious gaze of sanctism does not reach.
Let me perform for you.
A city of glory, unlike anywhere else in the world, where dazzling vivid lights cast shadows of the deepest darkness. Now listen to my song. What a beautiful melody. As I listened to the performance, I thought about all I'd seen. Oh.
Gone to shite, this has.
Alright.
Alright then.
Interesting. I want to learn the gunner class. Let's learn the gunner class.
so
We should make sure to do our shopping while the sale's on. Yeah, good idea.
More people.
First, let's turn in this quest.
Hello,
Is that the practical pigeon parcel? Oh, you really got it for me.
stupid.
Thank goodness, I'll put this into an incubator right away. A magic at night will have them ready to hatch in a snap. Our requisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the arse it's been for our city. If we've got to have a new king, I hope there'll at least be somebody who puts a stop to these pushy nobles ruining our lives over their
You know,
whims.
you saved my ass.
Well, for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs and then some. I really must thank you. Nice.
mission accomplished.
Hey, that raised my rank.
Amazing.
Wow, you're okay? You sure you're okay giving us that much?
Ah, brilliant.
I insist. The pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everyone is very generous in pitching
Bye
in.
then.
If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person I look for.
Why, you?
Hey, we're happy to help, but we're not exactly an odd jobs agency. Unless the pay's good.
Hey. Really?
No new requests. Let's go
Now,
talk to
where
Mel.
was I?
I want to unlock the gunner.
Oh,
Why, that's a new archetype. Mind if I'd ask you for a demonstration?
I've been waiting.
Study archetypes. Gunner. Long-range pierce attacks.
I see.
Ooh.
Fascinating. This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a trailblazer who uses technology and innovation to forge a path forward in the name of the people who would serve in harm.
All right.
1500 mag. There we go.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I
Of
seek.
course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a gunner. I hear the voices of past hero souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the gunner's soul. I shall pierce through enemies at range. I will not avert my eyes, not from fight and not from reality. Nice. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Ooh, 3 heroes
Found new
fruits.
power.
Ah, it uses crossbows. Okay, okay.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
More heroes fruit, and increase my imagination.
Alright.
Not quite. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was the king that imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remained buried.
What's that about it?
Intriguing theory.
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It's a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if they wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research day after day, no results to show from it. Stuck in this place, continuing on in circles just to see designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you, you who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn.
it's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then I might escape the king's curse and leave this place. I'll help you.
Right.
Oh,
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. Here we go.
He.
The scholar in search of utopia, more, within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Now.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within has come
A
to
new
blossom.
power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
You are the key to
Magic
everything.
Seeker. Oh my goodness.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing, joy, that courses within me. But you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Raise the merchant to rank 15.
I have faith in you.
I believe in you. I trust that you will fulfill your promises to me. 15 is like a long way to climb up, actually. Inherit skills. It's worth keeping
What's
ready.
this?
Merchant is level 2 right now, bro. It's Magic Seeker. Just Seeker 20.
That is
Medium wind damage. Medium HP recovery. Heavy wind damage. Ooh.
You'll come again, won't you?
Alright, sweet.
More people missing.
It says that I can increase my bond with Katarina if I know I knew where she was.
All right then. Go.
Well, I can buy a crossbow. There was a crossbow here.
Got a bargain today.
Hunter's crossbow.
Yeah.
Was there any armor that was better for this class as well, maybe?
Can't be. You be ripped.
Recluse's clothes. Sure, I'll buy Recluse's clothes for myself.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's switch Hulkenberg to
What now?
merchant.
Wealth may be a fearsome weapon.
Let's see if we can get her a better abacus.
Can't be. Got a bargain.
We can get her a discerning abacus, which is apparently really strong. You know what? I'm gonna spend a lot of money on this. Hopefully it's worth it. Arm of Life only sells for 1,000, damn.
Can't be.
All right then.
Okay.
Hey.
Supporters? Nobody wants to talk to us.
Really?
No new requests.
Can't be.
Okay.
All right then.
Can I get imagination from anything?
Let's
If there's a
go.
person that would give us imagination, we'll just work on our imagination because it's our worst stat right now. Well, it's the one that's most pressing, I think, to increase.
More people missing.
It was
All right then.
over here.
Now what am I to do?
Oh. Say, now that I get a look at you, do you happen to be an elder? Oh, my word, are you indeed? But I must say, I wonder what's brought you here in these troubled times. Did you perhaps come bearing bread? Heh, silly me, now why would you? Bread? What are you talking about? Oh dear, you don't know the old tale, the one of the Thief King and the Elder's bread. It's a tale as warm as fresh baked bread, dearie. Would you like me to tell it to you? Ooh, that sounds like a nice story. Maybe it'll give us warm fuzzies. It'll hone my imagination.
What do you want to do?
Sure. Oh, well, this makes me rather nostalgic. Once upon a time. A gift arrived in a faraway village. It was a box, and inside this box were 8 delicious-looking loaves of bread. 8 people gathered around it, each belonging to a different tribe. Sant, Ro, Klamar, Ujif, Mustari, Nydia, Parapus, and Ishkia.
After that.
A Ujif lad jumped up and down in excitement and said, "We can share them. That way we all get to have one." But the Rusant man shook his head. "Why would a Ujif need a whole loaf? I need a larger portion," he said. Then the old Ro woman spoke, said, "You must respect your elders." The Klamar scoffed at this. "This bread's clearly causing a quarrel, so I'll be in charge of it," said the Klamar woman. The other 7, of course, were none too happy about this plan.
After that.
The Ujif boy muttered quietly, "We really ought to share it between all of us," but no one had a mind to listen. A Masari man leaned in close to the boy and told him, "You're right, you know, but the wise move here is to just give up." The Masari man left along with the Ujif boy, and then there remained 6 tribes for 8 loaves. "We clearly can't share it equally," the Klamar said. Then the Ishkia finally spoke. "Split the remaining 2 loaves into 3s. That way it can be equally split among the 6 of us." The needy woman quickly agreed. Away she walked, saying she would grab a knife and return soon. The Parapus man often said, "Finally, I get to have bread." But the remaining 3 made sour faces instead.
Dear.
Or would you look at the time? We'll have to continue this another time. I promise I'll get to the end next time. I wonder what will happen with these 8 people, all of different tribes. I feel like my imagination has gone up a little.
All right.
Looks like next time we might
Well
get it.
then.
It's time I get back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There we go.
Speaking of,
I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Martyria, at a place known as the Imp's Den. That's a different location from where Highspeed was. Think there's a connection to the kidnappings in town? I don't believe so. Word is the culprits in this case are a band of forest goblins. I doubt that the types are coming to town to snatch people up. Might this be the work of the Goblin King that has a bounty on it? Before the damage spreads, we ought to exterminate it. I agree.
All right.
We're departing tomorrow.
Hey.
Someone wants to speak to me. Well, I unfortunately have things that I need to do. Any new requests? No.
More people missing.
All right then.
Alright, so I reckon... Oh, we can talk to Maria if we wanted, okay. Okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
We'll do our 2 gauntlet runner tasks, toilet and, pantry.
Right.
Yeah, it's every 5th day that we get the boost. We can go to the pantry still, get some ingredients.
What's this?
Alright, cool. So I think we'll leave it there for now. So next time, we'll be back and we'll head into the Imp's Den to fight the goblins. So I'll catch you all at the next stream of the next video. Bye-bye.